Hey everyone, my name is Matthew MissingT, and this is the Weekly XP, your source for the week's top gaming headlines. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering why I didn't make an episode last week.
All I wanted for the
Okay,
holidays was
everyone hold your
Christmas
horses.
videos.
Okay, no need to worry guys, I'm back after some much needed self-reflection, and we're on episode 10, FYI. That's nuts. On today's episode, we're discussing a massive Capcom leak, the announcement of a new studio by a Dragon Age director, and the series order for The Last of Us on HBO. Let's start leveling up. A massive data breach of Capcom's consumer, employee, and corporate information happened last week, and among that information, we are able to see what we can expect from the studio within the next few years. Their game development schedule was leaked, and we can expect to see, there's a lot of titles, so I'm gonna read this straight from the laptop. Pardon me.
Oh God, Joe!
Resident Evil Outage, Dragon's Dogma 2, Street Fighter 6, Rockman Match, which is like a Megaman game, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Double Nut, Monster Hunter 6, Biohazard Apocalypse, Super Street Fighter 6, Final Fight Remake, cool, Power Stone Remake, Ultra Street Fighter 6, and Resident Evil Hank. I don't know what's up with that code name. Some of the titles are under code names, but there is a credible source from Capcom that can legitimize that these titles are going to happen. Specifically Dragon's Dogma 2 and Street Fighter 6. But that Resident Evil 4 remake, nuts, right? Well, after we settle down from all the cool game announcements that we can expect within the next few years, it is important to note that this is a hack. And a lot of employees from Capcom are really frustrated because they haven't really heard from the headquarters on the issue. I mean, imagine working at the studio, you're just doing your job, and now a lot of your personal information is kind of out there in the open. It's a really scary thing, and these hacks have really been happening a lot. In some of the other Weekly XPs, we've talked about Ubisoft getting hacked. But aside from that, these games are going to be so lit. Lit. I'm gonna say it one more time. Like, the fact that we're gonna have Resident Evil 4 Remake is just astounding in and of itself. But then we got Monster Hunter 6, we got Street Fighter 6, we have some other potential Resident Evil projects that are coming out. The Megaman game, or Rockman game as it's said in the game schedule, is really interesting. I wanna see what they do with that. Yeah, there's just a whole lot to look forward to. And I really wanna hear what you guys are most interested to see come out of Capcom Studio, because I know if you write it in the comments below, we'll be able to nerd out together. The former creative director of Dragon Age, Mike Laidlaw, has teamed up with industry veterans from EA, Ubisoft, and BioWare to form up a brand new game studio, Yellow Brick Games. The team plans to, quote, leverage next-generation gaming platforms with a craftsmanship approach, and their first project is going to be titled St. Laurent B. I'm not sure what that is. I don't think anyone knows what that is, but it could be cool. Who knows? It's always nice to see a new game studio form up and see what their titles are going to look like in the mix of the games industry. What I think could make this really potentially special is something that Laidlaw said. He said, quote, "It is the perfect time to get back to a small, agile, and highly motivated group. Usually when game development studios are smaller, there's a lot more control on their project and creative risks that they can take. So all I can say is good luck and look out for Yellow Brick Games when they release their first project." The Last of Us has officially been ordered as a series for HBO. Now we've kind of already heard this news before, but this statement just reaffirms HBO's commitment to the project. The series is going to be written by the creative director of The Last of Us, Neil Druckmann, alongside Chernobyl writer Craig Mazin. This dynamic duo will also be partnered with members from PlayStation Productions, Word Games, and Naughty Dog. The series will focus on events from the first game, and Mazin said in an interview with BBC that he plans to expand on what the series has done instead of undo any of it. Now this may be a long shot, but I really think that this could be the magnum opus of video game TV shows. Think about it. The Last of Us is a highlight of PlayStation's first-party lineup, and HBO has been known to create series that are talked about for years. Match those up with a team of heavy hitters, and I really think that whether you're a die-hard Last of Us fan or this is going to be the first time that you interact with this story, we have a lot to expect when the series premieres on HBO. Well, that's all for this weekly XP. If you enjoyed the news, make sure to hit the like button below. It helps me out a lot. And if you want to continue staying up to date, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm working towards 100 subs for the channel, so every click counts, and I appreciate all the time you guys take to watch me talk about our passion, video games. I hope you guys had a safe Thanksgiving, and I hope you have a great rest of your holidays. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next Weekly XP. Hey everybody, I'm Matthew MissingT, and this is the Weekly XP, and this week we have no time. No, seriously, I'm going to try to tell you as many things that happen in the game industry this week as fast as I can, because right now it's Friday, I have a trip that I did not plan for that just came up, and we got to go to literally like maybe within the next hour, and I really want to get back